6.5 hours flew by, and now we're in Ulan-Ude. Our hotel is only 10 minutes away, so we are walking because it is so pretty outside. We found it! It's funny how living in a hostel for a couple of nights can lower your standards because I really like it in here. And we have our own bathroom. Call me a snob, I don't care. I don't like sharing a bathroom with people. That's hilarious. That's really cute.
I'm very confused right now. Oh, I just came back in the room to give us a key, and she told us. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if we need to sleep for a couple hours, we were looking tired, or what. Also, I just found the in-room menu, and we basically have no reason to leave this place because they say booze on here. The booze, the buns that we had yesterday on our food tour are only $1 on like the room service menu.
Room service? We never get room service. Oh. I guess it's not room service. We gotta go eat the boozies outside. Yum. So we thought we would just order a couple buns while we were figuring out what to do in this town. And they made it this whole little picnic in this kitchen with a salad and everything. They're so cute. And they even brought a little thing of bread out. They're a little smaller, but they look really good. I think they whipped them up like just now when we ordered them.
You forgot the proper way to eat it.
I totally did.
That's the steamer.
It's about 4 p.m. We got a couple
hours.
We have a couple hours of daylight left, so we're gonna walk into town. There's like the walking street, which is number 4 on TripAdvisor here.
Let's see what it's all about.
So go do some walking and probably find something else to eat.
On the way out of our hotel, we met another guy that works there, and they're all just the nicest people. He had even heard of Nashville before. Apparently UFC is a big thing here. Like, I don't know if that's all of Russia or just these last couple towns
We've seen a ton of people wearing UFC shirts and hats.
Yeah, and he had watched a fight that happened in Nashville before. So it's just crazy being on the other side of the world and somebody knows about your hometown.
We picked a gym of a hotel. We're paying like $35 a night to stay at that place.
Walking distance from the train station and downtown.
And it includes breakfast.
Big deal.
The people are super nice. It's super
Boozy's
clean.
good.
Yeah, if you come here, I mean, I guess you could stay like a little more centrally located in town if you're gonna be here for longer, but if you're only gonna be here for a day or two like we are, stay at this place. We'll link it down below because we like the people at the hotel so much.
And it's a beautiful warm day still. I'm just so happy it's not cold.
It's almost 80 degrees.
Yay.
Which makes me a little sad because I really need an excuse to buy a fur hat.
There are fur hats everywhere. They're so tempting.
I don't really know where we are right now.
Okay, let's look at the map.
So you can't see it right now, but what is behind my head is the number 2 thing on TripAdvisor to see here in the city, and it's also the biggest in the world of its kind. How would you guess? It is the largest statue of Lenin's head in the world. So I think it's kind of like the city's claim to fame. But I'm sure you have like no perspective from here, so let me give you some. It's actually way more impressive in person than it looks on the internet.
If you just look at this town on TripAdvisor, it's like, there's not that much to do. But it is the coolest town. Like, I think I like it better already than Irkutsk. Maybe it's just because it's so sunny and warm. That has a lot to do with my good mood a lot of the times. but it's beautiful. Like, the buildings are beautiful. There's this Mongolian influence everywhere. You can see the mountains in the distance. There's a hole in the ground.
It is pretty crazy. So we didn't travel that far. The train ride was 6.5 hours, and basically all we did was just go from one side of Lake Baikal to the other side, but it feels way more Asian. Way less Russian, way more Asian.
Yeah.
Like, even if you just look at the people.
Just the people, we've seen more Asian people here than we have in our whole trip, I think.
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, it's like everywhere.
We have a soft spot in our hearts for Asia because it's where we started this adventure.
And we love it.
And we haven't been in a long time, and we're excited to be getting back. Is that proper English, getting back?
Going back.
Going back.
And now we're at the famous walking street.
It's called
I can't remember. Arbat? Arbat Street.
Because there's no shortage of water around here. They live near the biggest lake, or the deepest lake that holds 20% of the world's water. So they just blow it out of the ground. So since we've been traveling, Kara has developed, I would say, a slight hatred for a certain animal here on this earth. But she needs to, like, get over her fear. Yeah, you do. Where are you going? I'll buy you an ice cream cone if you let one land on your arm. Yeah, I will. I'll buy you an ice cream. I just want the shot. They're just pigeons.
They're disgusting and they poop on you. This church is gorgeous.
So we haven't been going in a lot of the churches here because they're all like being used all of the time. Like when you go to Europe and there's a beautiful church, most of them are open. You go inside and it almost feels more like a tourist attraction, but here it's like a church that people are actually using. It's a good thing that they're in use.
Yeah.
We just don't get to see the inside of as many. And I'm sure we could go in. Just feels weird bringing a camera into a place that people are worshiping.
Yeah. Even though we think it's really cool, they might take it as disrespectful.
Yeah.
We don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, I'm not making a spectacle of them. I just want to capture the beauty.
So we decided that it was dinner time, and I looked at TripAdvisor, and there was like a billion restaurants all within a half mile of where we were standing on this tourist street. And there were tons of people sitting outside this restaurant. So we thought we'd look at the menu, but it'd probably be overpriced because we're on the main area. We're in the main area of this town. And it was so cheap. And so we sat down, and I was like, I'll go in and order because I know all these Russian words now, and I can probably just look at the Russian menu and order. And I went in there, and I was so overwhelmed, and they didn't know what I was saying, and I didn't know what they were saying, and all these people were lining up behind me. But it really stressed me out. So I came back out here where Nate was saving our table, and I was like, you can go try, and I was just done. And he went in there and ordered, no problem, and got extra things. So I'm really excited that Nate was successful. So we got more boozies, borscht soup, and we have some fried things on the way. Love this place. We're sitting outside, and it's beautiful, and we're just soaking in the city. I love it here. This one's super tomatoey. It's different than the ones we've had. It's like sweeter. This is our third borscht. We had one on our food tour in Moscow, one on the boat on the Trans-siberian Railway.
We rode a boat on the Trans-siberian?
I mean on the train. This one is the most beetrooty borscht we've had. And these are the huge fried things. We had them the first night we were here. We haven't had them since. They're like giant Russian empanadas, and they're amazing. We've had a great first day in Ulan-Ude. We can't wait to explore more tomorrow, but it's supposed to be a little bit cold and cloudy. I wore a dress yesterday. Oh, he's warm. I think this is one of those fake people that's gonna make me pay him to take a picture. It's like oddly warm. You're such a good listener.
Hey, are you copying my shot?
Yes.